Hey guys, it's your girl Chef Joya and this is Cooking with Compare, and today we are all about grilling because it's grilling season. We're gonna make some recipes with some amazing grilled fruits and veggies, and I'm gonna show you how to do it right and delicious. We're gonna start off with my watermelon ceviche. Yes, a watermelon ceviche. I know when you hear ceviche, you think of raw marinated fish that's been cooked in the lime juices, but we're gonna cook our watermelon in the lime juices. Well, actually we're gonna cook it on the grill, then put it in lime juices. But either way, it's gonna be amazing. So let's cut this watermelon. So what I'm looking for in the watermelon, I'm definitely looking for the yellow spot because it shows it's been sitting on the ground, ripening. So you definitely want that, but then I'm also looking for the consistent lines in the watermelon. So you want like the thick green lines, you want like the kind of like almost perfect stripes, but then you also want some, oh, this is a good one, almost. You want some like when the white of it, when you do see this white part, you want that to be thick as well. You don't want it to be too blotchy. When I cut the watermelon, I like to cut it in half and then cut it in four. So I quarter the watermelon and then I cut it in slices so you can have like these triangular shapes. It don't have to be perfect, just you want the triangular shapes. That way when I put it on the grill, whether I'm using an indoor grill or outdoor grill, I can grill it, get the nice grill marks and lines, and then I can cube it and put it into my ceviche. As you can see, we're grilling inside, it's raining, and just because it's raining doesn't mean it has to stop your grilling season. So you can just get a really great non-stick grill pan or electric griddle and create this amazing recipe. All right, so we're gonna make sure that this is smoking hot, not too smoky because we're inside. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of grapeseed oil to this. And I'm gonna lay my watermelon right in the pan. Now, if you want to sit something on top of this, you can, but you do want to be careful when doing that because you're going to release a lot of the water out. So you're kind of taking a risk with it. I just like to go in every now and then and give it a little pressure to remind it to, like, you know, give it a little encouragement to get those nice little grill marks on there. I also leave the rind on when I'm grilling the watermelon because it's easier, like when you grill it this way, it actually holds it together because it's less likely to fall apart. All right, so now that we have the watermelon off the grill, we're just gonna cube it. You can do it to whatever your desired size is. So I'm literally just gonna make a couple cut marks, lines, and then get close to the rind. Now you can choose to wait to cool off, or you can do it while it's hot like I'm doing. So we got that right there, and then we're just gonna put it in small, nice little cubes. And another thing with grilling, it actually releases a lot of the flavor and sugar. So it's like you're having like a caramelized natural sugar thing going on with your watermelon. So it's super good. That's why I call it candy, like all that candy. It's the caramel sugar. All right, so let's get our watermelon in the bowl so we can put our ceviche together. Like seriously, this recipe is super quick, super easy. So we have our watermelon in our bowl, and we're just gonna assemble our ceviche. So we're gonna take our red onion, and we're gonna add a little bit of our red onion. And then I'm also gonna add my jalapeno. So the recipe calls for a jalapeno, which is traditionally used in ceviche. But if you can't handle the heat, you can always use the Cubanelle pepper. I like to call the Latin mama bell pepper. It's sweeter, it has a touch of heat, but not much heat at all. I can't taste the heat. And it's absolutely delicious. So if you can't take the heat, you can absolutely substitute it for a Cubanelle bell pepper. But if you're like me and you can take the heat, you can take it up some more notches with a habanero pepper or even a serrano pepper. If you don't like a lot of heat, you can still enjoy this dish with the jalapenos. Just take out half the seeds, or you can take out all the seeds in the veins and chop up the jalapenos and put it right in here, and you'll still have that nice flavor of the jalapeno. So I'm gonna add my cucumber, and you want your cucumber about the same size as your watermelon. So whichever way you cut your watermelon is the same way you want to cut your cucumber. Next, we're gonna go ahead and add some cilantro. And then we're gonna go ahead and add our red wine vinegar. And we're gonna give this a nice stir, but we're not done yet. And what I also like to do is add some avocado in here. It's just to add a little bit of creaminess and richness to this dish. And this really complements the flavor. I mean, come on now. If you think about it, ceviche, guacamole, salsa, pico de gallo. I mean, it's just all one big family, one big happy family all together. All right. So then we're gonna add our lime juice. Let's get that juice out. Come on, squeeze. Yes, baby. Now, if this was fish, or we're making ceviche, this is what will actually be cooking the fishes, this lime juice and that vinegar, okay? But right now, it's just giving us all the flavor, okay? So, and even with the lime juice in here now, that I put the avocado in here, is gonna prevent the avocado from turning brown. So it's gonna act like a preservative for the avocado, so you don't have to worry about any brown avocado. It can last in the refrigerator for a couple days and you'll still have really green and pretty avocado. All right, so now we still gotta add some seasoning. Now you know it won't be a Chef Joya recipe without any seasoning. So we're gonna add some black pepper, and you know when to stop. Then we're gonna add some salt, and you can use some sea salt, kosher salt, whatever salt you decide to use, Himalayan salt. Now we're gonna add some tagine. Tagine, let's just say you put it on everything, okay? Like it's like a chili lime salt, and literally you can put it on like popcorn, fruit. I love to add this to my ceviche. Anything that has lime in it, it like really heightens the flavor. It's like a flavor enhancement. So you think of anything that's like tropical, anything that's flavorful. It has like a touch of spice, not a lot, but just a little bit. And then they even have a reduced sodium, so if you're watching your salt content, you can even now get it with a lower sodium content. I absolutely love tagine. You already know how I feel about tagine, okay? And we're gonna add that to it just to amplify the flavors. Like all the flavors are already there. We already got the spice, we already got the lime, we already got the sweetness, the creaminess, but this is absolutely gonna take this to another level. So we're gonna add just, you know, I say it's a lot of bit, but just enough, you know, because we want all these flavors to pop and come together. And when I tell you this is gonna be your next best favorite grilling recipe, I tell no lies. All right, let's stir it up. All right, so you wanna sit this in the refrigerator for at least an hour, and then you can be able to enjoy this delicious recipe. Okay, it's been an hour, and I am happy. I got my plantain strips. That means I get to taste it. So let me get a couple of these plantain strips out. So good. All right, let's try it. It's so good. It's literally sweet, creamy, then you get hit with the tanginess from the vinegar and the lime, and then the spice is right at the end because I use half an avocado, so it's like you got all the flavors and these textures. It's crunchy, you got the smokiness from the grill. Like this is the perfect recipe for grilling season. There you have it, my watermelon ceviche recipe that you can use all grilling season summer long. Thank you for watching Cooking with Compare. Let me know what you think about this recipe in the comments below, and make sure you like, share, subscribe. Ciao.